Yes, student, today we're going to solve some questions based on zeros of quadratic polynomial. Let us take an example. For what value of k? We have to find the value of k. The number minus 4 is a zero of the polynomial x square minus x minus 2k plus 2. This is the polynomial. What type of polynomial it is? It is quadratic polynomial. In this quadratic polynomial, we have how many zeros? Depending on the degree, since it has 2 degrees, so it has 2 zeros. Out of 2 0, 1 0 is given minus 4. It means minus 4 is the value of x. Another value we don't know. Also find the other zero. That other value we have to find, and also we have to find the value of k. So now how we will going to calculate? Let's see. Since minus 4 is 0 of the polynomial, it means on putting this value, the value of the polynomial after calculation becomes 0. So let us see. Let us first take, let px is equal to, we are taking given polynomial as 2px. Since minus 4 is its 0, therefore px is equal to 0, or x square minus x minus 2k plus 2 is equal to 0, or taking the value of x equal to minus 4, because it is given minus 4 is one of the zeros, so in place of x we can write its value minus 4 whole square minus x minus 4 minus 2k plus 2 is equal to 0. Now we're going to do the basic calculation. Negative square will change into positive. 4 4 16. Here we have minus and minus, both will change into plus. 4 minus, let it be in bracket only, or we can open the bracket, minus 2k minus plus minus 2 equal to 0. Now this is the term in k value, and without k values are this, so we can calculate these three. 16 plus 4 will give 20. Minus 2k minus 2 equal to 0. Then 20 minus 2, it will give 18, and since 20 is in positive, so it will be in positive, minus 2k equal to 0. Now for finding the value of k, first we have to transpose 18 plus 18 to the another side, so it will move with negative sign, or k is equal to minus 18 divided by minus 2. Negative will cancel, 2 9s are 18, so here we are getting the value of k equal to 9. So what we are seeing here, the value of k is equal to 9. So we get one of the value. Now next we have to find the value of, we have to find the other 0. Now how we are going to find the other 0? We know that let one of the 0 is given, let alpha is equal to minus 4, beta we have to find. Beta we have to find. The sum of zeros, we know the relation between the zeros and coefficient, that we're going to use. Since sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a, this relation we are using. Sum of zeros means alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Now on the basis of the quadratic polynomial, the main quadratic polynomial, what is the value of b? The coefficient of x. It means b is equal to minus 1. What is the value of a? The coefficient of x square. So in place of b we will take minus 1, and in place of a we will take plus 1. So by putting these we can get the value. So b is equal to minus 1 and a is equal to 1. This will give the value of alpha, we have minus 4, beta we have to find minus, the value of b we have minus 1, the value of a we have 1. So we have to do the calculation over here. Minus minus will change into plus, 1 upon 1 means 1. We have to find the value of beta, so remove minus 4 to the another side, it will change into plus 4. So this will give beta is equal to 5. So we can say the other 0 is 5. Therefore other 0 is 5. So this way we can find the value of the k or any other missing value, whatever be the given in the quadratic polynomial, on the basis of one of the 0, and for finding the other 0 we can use the relation sum of zeros or product of zeros. Now let us solve one more problem based on it. Simple problem it is. If alpha and beta are zeros of the polynomial, we have a polynomial px equal to 21x square minus x minus 2. This is the polynomial. Its zeros are alpha and beta. Its zeros are alpha and beta. We have to find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha and 2 beta. Now on the basis of these two zeros, we have to find another quadratic polynomial using this relation. So by using the factorization method, first of all we will going to find its zeros, that is the value of alpha and beta. We will going to use the method of splitting the middle term for finding zeros. We have 21x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0, and we know the process of finding the zeros. We're going to multiply the coefficient of x square and the last term, and on the basis of that multiplication we will get a number. Let us multiply. 21 into 2 will give 42. Now we have to find all possible factor of 42, and using those factors we have to find the coefficient of middle term. The coefficient of middle term over here is 1. So if we will move to the factor 7 into 6, 7 6 are 42, and if we subtract 6 from 7, what we are getting? 1. So it means we can use 7 and 6 as its factor. So in place of coefficient of x, we can write 7 minus 6. 7 minus 6 will give 1. We're going to split it. Now open the bracket. This will give 21x square minus 7x minus minus plus 6x minus 2 equal to 0. From these two terms and these two terms, we're going to take the common. We are finding both of them are having the x term and the minimum x is single power. Both the numbers are multiple of 7, so we'll take 7 as common. 7 3 21, 1x minus, in place of this we'll write 1. 7x 1 is 7x. Now here the plus sign is there, so we'll put plus sign. Now variables cannot be taken as common because only one term is having the variable. So let's move to the numbers 6 and 2. Both the numbers are divisible by 2, so we can take 2 as common. 2 3 6 x minus plus minus minus 2 1 is 2 equal to 0. The term within the bracket should be same. So this will give, we can take 3x minus 1 and 7x plus 2 equal to 0, or 3x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 7x plus 2 equal to 0. Transposing the term, it will give minus 1 will move to the plus 1 and 3 in division. One of the value is this, and from this another value is minus 2 by 7. So from this quadratic polynomial we get two zeros. Let one be alpha and another be beta. We get the value of alpha and beta. Now we have to find another quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha and 2 beta. Let us first since quadratic polynomial is of the form, we know the form, we have studied, it is of the form x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. Now what zero we have to take? 2 alpha plus 2 beta, because zeros are given 2 alpha and 2 beta for the next quadratic polynomial which we have to frame, and 2 alpha into 2 beta. Let us first solve it. We can take 2 as common from it, so this will give alpha plus beta into x plus 2 into 2 4 alpha into beta. So we get alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Now in place of alpha and beta we can substitute these two values, and after calculation we'll get the required. Alpha we have 1 upon 3, beta we have minus 2 by 7, let us change the bracket, plus 4, again alpha we have 1 upon 3 and beta we have minus 2 by 7. Let us do the basic calculation work over here. So after taking the LCM we'll get 1 upon 3 plus minus minus 2 upon 7 x plus 3 will not be cancelled. We're going to multiply 7 3 21 plus minus minus 4 2 ja 8. This will be calculated after taking the LCM. We'll get 7 3 21, 7 minus 3 2 6 x minus 8 upon 21. Now further calculation, 7 minus 6 will give 1 upon 21 x minus 8 upon 21, or this will give x square, no cancellation is there, minus 2 upon 21 x minus 8 upon 21. Or this can be written as, since we have at the last x square minus 2 upon 21 x minus 8 upon 21. So now we have 21 at the denominator and we have to remove. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply the whole polynomial. We are going to multiply the whole polynomial by 21. This will give 21 x square minus 2 and 2, 21 will be cancelled, so this will be 2x minus 8. So this is the required polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha and 2 beta. So this way we can calculate the problems based on the zeros of quadratic polynomial. Thank you.